Hello, my name is Nathan and welcome to Rivals of Aether. Today, I'll be showcasing the Rivals Workshop contest, which the winner will have their character in Rivals 2. I'll have all the details, of course, in the description of this video, so if you're curious, please check it out. But we're just going to go through, kind of see how each character plays, how fun they are, the art looks like, that kind of thing. It's going to be my first impression. Haven't played any of these guys. I've only seen tidbits on Twitter, X, whatever. So we'll see how it goes. Just a little disclaimer. This is just my opinion. I don't want it to be set in stone for anything. I might have misinformation. I might say something wrong. Feel free to correct me in the comments if you wish. But nothing's intentional. There's no ill intent. So we'll just kind of go with it. I just want to showcase the creators and their hard work, and a little part of my Rivals of Aether history is the workshop. If you guys don't know me, I'm AZ Cards, so you know what? Let's just get right into it. So the first one that we have, if you haven't seen already, his name is Desperado. It's by Mallow and Sheergrub. Let's go in it and see how it goes. What I'd like to do is just kind of showcase the moves and then play them a little bit and just give my impressions as we go. I did read the description, so he's kind of got a gun-based meter, gets powered up, more ammo he has, so we'll see how this goes. Okay. So it looks like jab is refilling, so let's just do all the ground things here. So we got forward tilt, down tilt. So far, I like the way this guy looks. Don't really have a lot of dark demon-esque characters in Rivals. Just the Abyss people. Alright. Smash attacks. Ooh, kind of like the Crag up smash. Alright, I don't know what that sounds like. A chicken? What is that noise? Oh, okay. So he doesn't do it if he doesn't have any ammo. Alright, so air moves, we got nair, forward air, back air, up air, and down air. Alright, so specials. Looks like we need some ammo. Okay. Oh, is that just as long as it wants? Let's see. Okay, so down special. I was kind of reading it. Down special plus taunt, full reload. Okay. Oh, much faster. Let's see. Full screen. Just an attack. Full screen attack. Kind of like Apsa's forward tilt, but I don't think that's quite full screen. I don't want to be talking too much about balance, but I'm basically going to be referencing the guys in the original game. Workshop balance, kind of hard to talk about, but it's always, these guys just came out. I don't think they've had a lot of tournament experience, so I'm not too worried about it, but that one is an interest, neutral. What else we have? Up special. So it's just a grapple. Okay, so you can't do anything else. Very quick though. And then forward special. Oh, little boomerang. Can we? Oh. Interesting. So we can still do everything. Okay, so if you hit it again, it explodes. Interesting. Pretty neat. So, from the description, I think I was reading this real quick. He's an anti-zoner. Essentially, like, you got to stay on top of him so he doesn't get to do his stuff. So, down special, taking a little bit of time to use that. That's just nuts. But it looks like we get some kind of meter when I have more than 3 bullets. Alright, so stuff gets stronger. It says 4 tilt. So it's a multi-hit. And I think back there. Oh, okay. definitely seems strong. So it doesn't consume it. The only thing it you have to worry about is... there we go. The ammo. So it doesn't do anything if you don't have anything. Kind of wish there was like a little dinky hitbox. Would be kind of fun. Okay, so it's the same stuff in the air. Can I do it in taunt? Interesting. So he does kind of float when he's doing it. So you can kind of delay stuff, you know. Interesting. I really like his art. I think it's neat. I like that he pulls himself along here. You'd think he would just hover, but his theme obviously must be fire. Got a little bit of smoke, got a little bit of fire, thanks to the gun. Now I'm curious what, I mean, it's very straightforward, I would think. Nothing crazy going on, which I appreciate, being a Crag main. You know, rock, that's all I need. Interesting. What else is there to say? I mean, I think they've done a really good job. Nothing fancy though. So I think, you know, we're looking for something unique. This concept of reloading a gun and doing that's a little strong. I feel like we could do something else with that. At least in the context of Rivals. Rivals 2 has a shield, which that's what this character would be going to if they won. So who knows? I'd be curious what the grabs and stuff would be. It's too bad that we can't like see that. I guess we can kind of see it with some of their moves. Feels good to play. I guess he's a kind of a lighter character. So yeah. All right, well, that's Desperado. Again, I'm gonna have all the details. I'm gonna have try to do a link for each character. So that way, if you're curious and want to download them and try them out, please do. But I like how straightforward he is. Nothing special. Jeez. Okay, on to the next person. All right, so we have Archarid next, the Betrayer of Fate. Not the best at pronouncing things, but it's by Barney. And let's take a look at their colors. I didn't do this for Desperado, but Workshop does a good job of different kinds of colors. So let's see. I like that they have names, but ooh, I like the little effect down there, little graph. Violence. But we'll just go with the OG here. Okay. Again, first impressions. We'll see how this goes. Wow, they're fast. They're insanely fast. I think that's faster than anybody else. Okay. Down tilt. Jab. That's super cute. Cute. Okay. Forward tilt. Ooh, a little snappy. Ooh. Up tilt. All right. And then we've got forward smash. Nice. Is there kind of a sweet spot here? Let's see. Seems like it. There's a sweet spot. Up smash. Up strong, I guess I should be saying. Oh well. So there is a sweet spot. I like the indication. Even the visual effect is nice. Oops. Fat fingering it. Huh, interesting. Okay, now for the air moves. So we got an air. Wow. Multi-hit. Interesting. Okay. Forward air. Oh, got a little sweet spot, it looks like. Ah, there it goes. Oh, okay. Up air. Wow. The visual effect is a little big. Kind of distracting, really. That sweet spot's a little harder to get. And then we got back air. Let's see. Wow. Okay. Okay, so he's very fast, has pretty quick moves. There's one, man, he's actually faster just running rather than wave dashing. Which isn't bad, but. All right, let's try the special attacks. Okay, so just a wet. Again, first impressions. I actually haven't read the workshop page yet, so. Woo! Forward special. Interesting. So can we connect to the wall? Looks like it. Here, let's get Edelus over here. Ah, interesting. So when we get someone else, they get pulled. If we do it to the wall, we pull. So can we do it to platforms? No? Okay. Up special. Little hitbox. Interesting. Here we go. That's what I was hoping for. Interesting. So if you pull, if you just tap it, that's what happens. How did I? Oh. This is interesting. Can I do anything special? Oh, okay. Oh, that's really cool. That's interesting. So can you get stuck in here? You can. Ah, okay. Interesting. He's a heavy faller, so he doesn't jump very high, so it's interesting. You can only interact with it once, looks like. Oh, okay. Wow, this character, definitely not for me. Very technical, but it's kind of neat. So let's see the workshop page real quick. I like it when the workshop page is very basic. This character does have a lot of explanation, which is fine because they're a little bit more complicated, but I like Desperado's workshop page a little easier to read. This one's a little more complicated. So something about attaching the walls too, so let's see. Okay, so he starts sliding. Interesting. I kind of want to go to a different stage to try this out. Okay. There we go. So he's got supposedly like some moves on here when he's... Interesting. Oh, man, I don't know why I'm... I would say, intuitively, the controls are a little funky. It's like he's from a different game, if that makes sense. I know part of this is... oh, there he goes. Little attack. The problem is you have to, like... I almost want to have a 3 hands to be able to do this. Okay, so that's his special. Whoops. Okay. It is a little hard. It's like the muscle memory that I have for like the way Rivals works. Most characters cannot attack while clinging. It's very interesting, but I don't think it's needed. I mean, how much are you going to actually be on the side of this platform? And like I said, you kind of have to like claw your way to like hold on to this. Yeah. Not a fan. Not a fan of that, but very cute character. I like the spider. I wish I was better at however this was doing. Okay, so down special is what does that. Down special. Down special makes it easier. So what, you can just make as many as you want? Here, let's do this. So he's just stuck. The computer has, oh, you can attack these. He's trying to get me. Very interesting. This character has a lot of promise. I just think there's some refinement that needed to make it more intuitive. You don't want to make the character so complicated that it's almost like Maple. Trying to think who else that's complicated. Maybe Eliana. But back in the good old days, before a lot of the characters, Dan used to share the stats, and Maple was one of the lowest by far. I would say due to how complicated she was. She's super fun to play as, but the tethering, you know, the way she can cancel it and just do like an attack. A lot of new people don't like it. Casual people, they're not going to want to just figure out an entirely new game to play your character. But that's just a me thing, my opinion. There's going to be people that love this, which is great. Let's see what there's... Okay. Again, I might have missed something. I do like the normal attacks. I just think the... This feels weird. This is kind of neat, but it doesn't feel good, you know? I feel like it could be snappy. Rivals is known for its snappy work. And trying to like set up perfect angles and stuff, there's a lot to it, but I feel like there'll just be one way of doing things to make it optimal. That's just what people do. They find a way to make something optimal. Anyway, let's go to the next person. All right, next up we have Yono. They are by Fuzz _ LOL and Gare Bear. Just using the names that they have in Steam. If you guys are named something else, just let me know. I'll fix it in the comments or whatever. But that's what I'm going off of. So let's see what Yono's is about. Let's go to a different stage. The training is a little funky for me. Let's just go. It doesn't matter. Tower of Heaven. Okay. Okay, he feels heavy. Okay. So let's just see. Does he have... Okay, he does. Interesting. Oh, you can hold it. That's cool. That's something new. Oh, you can pick a direction? Okay. So good for keyboard players. Interesting. It doesn't like attack, does it? No. That's pretty cool. Okay. Let's do the grounded move, so get Apsa down here. So jab. Alright. Oops. So that was jab, forward tilt. Down tilt. What else? Up tilt, up tilt. Pretty basic. I like it. Nothing fancy. I think we got everything there. So strong attacks. So forward strong. Was there a sweet spot? Down strong. Up strong. Whoa. Okay. Alright, so up strong. Interesting. So it just flips you up. Huh, interesting. Okay. So we've got neutral special. Nice, we can hold it up. Can we... So we can't cancel it from what I can tell. Whoa. Ah, got the old... Oh, wow. Interesting. Okay, can't angle it. Not that I could see anyway. Whoops. So pretty basic. I like it. This thing, I'm not sure. Usually when you're charging, you do want to like keep it in. Don't we? I mean, you can like chase after this person when holding it in. Oh, okay. Let's do up special. Wow, that's the grounded up special. So that's almost more of a smash attack to me. Okay. Huh. Kind of reminds me Bayonet a little bit, especially this attack. Grounded does that. Ooh, a little flip. Okay. So he really wants to get you in the air, which makes sense. He's a bird. All right. Down special. All right, we got mail. That's what happens. Oh, I forget dash attack. I don't think I've been doing it. Sorry. Yeah, everything kind of flips up, it seems like. I like the jump thing. It's very, very cool. Ah, so it just explodes. Okay. So can we do anything else with it? Again, I have not looked at the Steam page. I'm not sure. Taunting? Anything? No? Okay, let's see something. So it does different things. Okay. So package. Here. Little paper airplane. Yeah, even the Jab 3 pops them up. Okay, let's see. Okay, so a little bit. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right, I'm gonna look at the Steam page, see how easy it is. Express dash is the jump attack. We got mailbox. Yeah. Oh, okay. All right, all right. That's really cool. Let's see. Nice strong attack. That. Oh, interesting. So. Yeah, it says Ford Special has 3 different variations, 1 on the ground and 2 in the air. So this can be aimed up or down, actually. That's cool. Very mobile. Very, like, he's a bigger dude, a little bigger in the raster. But more mobile. Ooh, I didn't even think about doing that. That's cool. Wow. Wow, this character, I think it's pretty straightforward and, like, you could play them pretty basically, you know? Kind of like something like me. Mr. Cragmane. but it has a lot of utility. And it keeps it like easy to understand. Like it's based on this thing, you know. Wow, you can even do that. Hold the special down to continue spinning and release while holding the desired direction to leave the spin with an additional carrier kick. I see. That's what it means. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that has a lot of potential. I think this is a pretty neat. Don't really see a lot of the rival characters with a job. You know, everybody's got kind of like a title or whatever. But using their job to like fight is pretty neat. Now let's see and make sure I didn't miss anything else. So Dare is the only thing that can kick that mailbox. So I really like this character. It's got a lot of like just a lot of character. I know it's a lack of a better word, but just really like how they move, how they feel. I like the new idea with the jumping. Very intuitive. And you can also see where they're going to go, right? Like if they hold it. So it gets kind of an idea for the opponent, which I think some people forget about, is the opponent's side. You got to make it a give and take. You can't just be like, hey, cool, look how cool my character is. Look what they can do. And then forget about the opponent. This arrow indicates where they're going to go. I mean, you would know where you're going because you're pointing the control stick. But it helps with the opponent. Now you can be quick about it, you know, so they can't see it, but then you don't get to delay or whatever. So it's really neat. I like the back and forth. Counterplay. Gotta remember the dash attack. I really like Yono. Feels good to play. The animation's great. I like the visual effect. If this character plopped into Rivals, I think it'd be a pretty fun character. Cool. All right, let's move on to the next person. Okay, so next we have is Bhadra, and it's by PJ and Hemuth. So let's take a look. What's interesting is the sprite, pretty kind of detailed, but on the smaller side. Definitely on the smaller side. So let's just do what we normally do, you know, ground attacks. So we got jab. I see little coins piling up when I do that. Down tilt. Was there like a sweet spot? Yeah. Maybe? Oh, maybe not. And then we have forward tilt. So just still hitting with the money bag. And then up tilt. Okay, pretty straightforward. Dash attack, which I wasn't doing on the first two people. Oh, okay. A little sliding. Okay. Strong attack. So we got forward strong. So far, I don't see anything interacting with the coins. But I also have full coins, so that might change. Down strong. Up strong. Whoa. Okay. Aerials, we got neutral air. He's a little floaty, more than I was thinking. Forward air. Whoa, okay. Nice. Back air. Up air. Woo, okay. pretty straightforward. And then down air. I'm assuming, so let's see about the specials, because the coins might be interacting with this. Okay. Oh. What was that? Oh, 3. Huh. Down. Ooh. Wow. Okay. A little cloud action here. Oh, interesting. Can I do anything else? Let's see. Whoa. So forward special lets me hold it. Wow. Can I like interact with this? Okay. Can't do anything here. So far it doesn't look like, well, I haven't got rid of it. Oh, wow. What is this? So, okay, that's up special. Interesting. Oh. Does it just explode after a while? Okay. So you can control that. Interesting. Okay, let's read the page here. Gimmick. Hitting enemies with coins through end special reward Bhadra with an increased level on forward special, which increases the distance of the attack. Forward special will leave a gold trail that will solidify in the air and air dodge from above. And air dodge from above the rail will enable the rail grind mechanic to gain a lot of momentum this way. Whoa. Wow, that feels nice. Oh, you can see it breaking. So does it break after a time or just when I go on it? Yeah. Interesting. Huh. Pretty neat. Jab 3 gives 1 coin, down special at enemies gives 3 coins, and special into a rail gives coins based on level. Oh, there's like command stance? That's, whoa, what is going on with this? Definitely, it's not my type of character, but it's really neat. I like the aesthetic of them. Interesting. So, wow, he's okay. You can dodge while in this stance. Interesting. So if you just hit attack, he like cancels it. Huh, okay. Yeah, press attack to cancel. Dash on the ground, stales, and dash can be done once in the air. So if we... Okay. Can be wall jumped. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's see what else I might be missing. Spawns a mandala, which in there. Okay, this is up special. Mandala can be triggered instantly with a coin collision up to 2 times. So if we, whoops. I am actually trying, is it forward special? What is it? Why am I not doing... I thought neutral special was the... Oh, I need coins. That's why. I need coins. Interesting. Again, a character for me? Probably not. They have a lot of stances. They've got a lot of like zoning that they can do based on the ammo coins that they have. They can trigger it sooner. Pretty neat. A little more complicated than I like, but I know there's some people out there that like those kind of characters. And usually they're stronger for a reason because they're more complicated. But this character is pretty cool. I like the gold aesthetic. The sprite work is phenomenal. The interesting attacks, like they don't really borrow a lot from other characters. At least I don't think they do. Which is neat. Gotta love that. Can I? Okay. Just trying to see if I could Dacus the down smash. You have momentum though. Interesting. Pretty cool character. All right, let's move on to the next person. All right, so we have Rhyolis next. This is by Rubercuber, who makes a lot of characters for a workshop. But anyway, let's see. Let's try to like see movement real quick. So they earth-based? Is that what we're... Looks like magma. All right, ground attacks. Jab. Up tilt. Down tilt. Okay, I was thinking he was going to use his tail. He does a little footwork, nice and quick. Forward tilt. Ooh, okay. I wonder if that effect on the ground means anything. Dash attack. Ah, there's a tail attack. Okay, sweet spot is the tail. Interesting. Okay. Let's see the grounded strong attacks. Definitely some kind of sweet spot. Yeah. Oh, does that go more? Oh, yeah. Good for tech chases, I'm assuming. Doesn't do a whole lot. So, that's interesting. Up strong. That reminds me of someone. Kind of the same attack with the tail thing. I feel like quadruped, whatever. Creatures, you know, like Sylvanos, Edelus, or Kane. You're kind of restricted what you can do, right? Like, do you get them on their two legs, start doing other attacks? So they feel kind of the same to me. A little different with like Orcane and Edelus, since if they have a tail or not usually determines their moveset, but I feel like it's more difficult. So it's kudos to anybody trying that out. So let's do special attacks here. Okay. Whoa, okay, did not mean to do that. So that erupts this ground. Seems kind of strong, at least. So will this erupt all of it, or just what it's touching? Just what it's touching. Interesting. Let's see, something here. So not a lot, does a little damage to pop them up. So you can kind of preemptively get ready for that. Okay, up special. Whoa. I kind of like the getting into a rock, and I like it when the characters use their powers to transform. Kind of reminds me of Avatar. A little bit of bending here. I think it's neat. Wish more of them did that. Just making sure I'm not missing anything here, but forward special. Whoa, okay. Interesting. Okay. Same thing, grounded. Let me see if I can do anything else here. So you can only do it once, but I'm not sure what the benefit would be. I guess if you just want a quick movement option, but then you go into, you know, pratfall or whatever. Special fall. So down special, okay. Wow, okay. So he just consumes everything. that feels cool. It looks cool. So if we just do it once. I like it. I like that it interacts more. So the problem I have with Sylvanos is there's only so many interactions you can do with grass. You know, like chomping where you want. As long as there's, when you burrow underground. There's, of course, down special, howling. I don't think there's anything else. I kind of wish you could interact with the grass more. But that character would be a little more complicated than it would need to be. This feels good. I like that this effect doesn't have a lot of uses. At least my first impression. It's very straightforward. Like, it interacts the same way. So if I... Well, that's kind of cool. You can leave like a trap. Let's see something here. So, okay, goes into pratfall no matter what. All right, let's read the page real quick. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Yeah, I figured that. So one thing I noticed was when this thing explodes, there's little explosions, and on the side they're stronger. So that's kind of a neat little detail. Yeah, pretty cool. Okay, so Ring of Fire, which is down special. Oh, right, duh. That's called Ring of Fire. There are 3 strengths. Okay. So it says forward special can be empowered if performed when standing on terrain. Oh, terrain. I see. This. Ah, okay, okay. And so you don't go into pratfall if you're doing that. I don't think I did the air moves. Let's go over the air moves real quick. I get a little hasty. There's so many moves. I feel like I've forgotten some of them. So if I have, you're yelling in the comments. You're justified. There you go. All right. So neutral air, up air. I just get so excited when I try the specials. I don't know why that needs to be multi-hit. This feels like a sure way of spiking someone. Yeah. Forward air. Back air. Okay, so it's like a forward. Interesting. What does that hitbox look like? I thought it was going to be more like Crags, but okay. Okay. The launcher of hit upstrung can be reversed if the initial hitbox hits. Ah, interesting. I'm not sure if I like that. Being able to like reverse like downstrongs and stuff, you know, like Zetter, so you can guess. But again, one thing I was talking about the previous character is giving the opponent, like you got to think about the opponent. And this is supposed to switch up their DI. Which honestly, a little hard to, I mean, it's like a 50-50, right? Kind of wish there was more play to that for the opponent. I mean, you obviously will miss if you don't do it right, but I guess that's what it is. They'll just fall out. But then you can also, let's see. So it only reverses if it hits. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, it only works if they're like pretty close in front of you. Or I mean, inside you, rather. If they're too front, you can't even do it. It's interesting. I'm not sure if I like it or not. Like, is it needed? Maybe. Sometimes if a character has gimmicks, you kind of have to follow through with that. Like being able to reverse the forward smash or reverse the down smash. Otherwise, it just feels like a thing that's been tacked on. It's neat, though. I like the idea of reversing strong attacks. I think this is everything that the character offers. I like it. Definitely someone I would probably try to play. I would just want to see a little bit more personality. He just seems like a lizard. Like, that's what you're fighting against. I want to see some character through his attacks. I don't know. Feels like there could be a little bit more personality. It's hard to do with sprites, especially smaller. You know, 3D models a lot easier. But someone like Arcane, who has all these fancy attacks, kind of does all these little tricks, a little bit of a goofball. You kind of get that through the character. This one, I'm not sure. He just seems like an angry lizard. And the taunts can really portray that, and he's just roaring. Okay, well, let's move on to the next person. Okay, so next we have Raknar. I know I haven't been doing the colors very much. It's not super important, so we'll just keep with the OG. Training room's probably the easiest, but let's do Ethereal Gates. Okay, so this is by Beetle UD. I mean, if he's anything like a heavyweight, I'm gonna probably like him. He does not jump very high. His basic jump can't even get to the first platform, which, kind of weird. He's small though, he's like shrunk down. He feels kind of like a tight, I don't know, like a dwarf. Very stout. Ooh, that wave dash though. Cool. Okay. See the taunt? Alright. I feel like could have a little bit more going on there. You know, exaggerate. He feels kind of like he doesn't want to move his arms or anything. I get he's an alligator or crocodile or whatever. Whatever he is. So anyway, not important. So we got a little jab 1 and 2. Got a down tilt. We've got... Is that sand? Is that what you're based off of? Okay. So 4 tilt. Up tilt. Okay. Got jab, or I mean dash attack. Little chomp. Oh. So if he hits inside, I almost feel like if you got a chomp attack, that should be where the hitbox is. Let's see. Okay. Strong attacks down. Ooh. You can you slide with them. That's down smash. That didn't kill at 200? Holy cow. Wow. Claren with the great DI here. Okay. Forward smash. Oh, okay. Interesting. So can I... Let's see. Whoops. Just please go over there, Claren. I'd walk. Yeah, I do. Whoops. I just want to see if they'll spike, but I doubt it. No. Too close. Up smash. Doesn't feel very smashy to me. It feels like he's like swatting a fly. It's like not very strong. Again, this character is, I can tell, has a little inexperience. Maybe the developer has a little inexperience with balancing, because Claren's at 180 and up smash isn't killing. Yeah. All right, so we've got that. Now let's do special. Okay, so we got grab. Whoa, 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 didn't mean to do that. So is it just, it's a grab. Kind of like what you do. So you got like down. Not really sure what visually is going on with the down throw. Interesting. Forward throw. Up throw. Do we have a back throw? Yeah. Okay. Up special. Whoa, what? What is going on? Alright. Kind of like a ground pound, but he's... Oh, okay. So you can cancel it. Oh, okay. I kind of forget if they can grapple or not. Let's see. So he automatically does this if you up special. Can we just stay here? Okay, so he's gonna attack. Okay, special and attack are the same. Interesting. Okay, neutral special, which is that. All right. Whoa, okay. Can we go down here? Ah, got a little Bugs Bunny going on from Multiverses. Interesting. Can we do anything else while down there? No. And it looks like we even have super armor, which is interesting. I'm not sure if there's a way just to get... Oops. Whatever. No. That's fine. Let's see if we can... Clarion probably doesn't know what to do with this. Okay, so nothing happens there. Interesting. So if you down special again, you can hold it for quite a long time. Interesting. Okay. So why did I have super armor there? Okay, let's read the description here. Okay, so you can actually... Interesting. You can actually press jump to do the up grab. Oh, forward special. Boy, it's just a better Crag forward special. Trekker. Gives a very heavy crossbody jump with which we can climb walls at high speed and attack while gaining momentum. Down special, sand sink. So the gimmick is gritty mix. Some attacks can be cancelled to mix with grabs during execution into a jump or shield. We don't have shields, so I don't know what that means. If we, what say, dash attack can be cancelled on hit with a jump. Okay. Interesting. The visual effect on that's very interesting. So you can parry while forward special. Up special can be cancelled after one hit with a jump. Interesting. Ah, okay, okay. Down special can be cancelled. What? Down special can be cancelled after one hit with the jump. Not sure what part I'm canceling here. So you have a tombstone status. Oh, is that what like that indicator down there is for? It says forward tilt, usually the first hit can be parried. Interesting. I feel like this character, I'm going to kind of stop right here because otherwise we're going to spend all day figuring this out, but they have a lot of interactions with the sand and having this tombstone effect. So we can just go, you can just make one, which is nice, but I'm not sure. I feel like the character could benefit of not being so dependent on their gimmicks. I mean, they're very, yeah, very. Okay, so the tombstone. I'm assuming the indicator down there is the tombstone thing. I would want more of a visual thing on him, somewhere I don't need to look down at the UI. There should be like some kind of sand aura or something going on. Oh, and again, I'm forgetting the aerial attacks. So we got up air, forward air. Wow, back air. That's one. That's like King K. Rool. But got a bit of a wind up, and the animations could be improved. Down air. Oh wow, that's neutral. It just spikes. I want to like this character a lot. I like what they're doing. I just feel like there's too, like the gimmick, it could be adjusted and just work with a few things. There's way too many interactions with grab and like trying to remember all these things. If this character was ported over to Rivals 2, which if they won, that's what would happen. What would you do about neutral special? I mean, that looks to me like their grab attacks, and when it has a tombstone effect, that's like the special attacks that Rivals 2 has, right? Like special get up, special grab, pummel, special pummel is what I'm trying to say. So that's kind of what it reminds me of. So what would you do with neutral special? So that's kind of my thoughts there. I think they're a super fun character. I like the design a lot. Like that there's a heavy that I'm playing. But definitely needs to be in the oven a little bit longer. Let's move on to the next person. All right, so next we have Wrought, and this is by Late Ohm and Maris Luminous. That's what we're gonna say. We'll do training. All right, so the sprite, I'm already gonna say, so looking at the character on the page, it's like a werewolf. At least that's what it looks like to me. Now with the sprite here, it looks like a rat. They're just kind of small. Like this character deserves to be a little bit bigger. But anyway, let's see how this goes. So that's taunt. Not sure what's going on there. No sound effect. Do grounded attacks. So jab. We got down tilt, little tail smack, up tilt, forward tilt, dash attack. Oh, little finisher. Does it always do it? It does. Okay. I don't think I can do anything while I'm dash attacking. No. Strong attack. Wow, what's going on there? That is like almost a potentially a 3-hitter. Like if you miss, you got this thing coming out. Interesting. Down strong. Same thing. So you got wind. Interesting. Did that hit both of them? Yeah, that's... You know, like I said, I don't want to talk about balance too much, but if it's sticking out to me, I'm going to talk about it. That is 20% because it's smacking both. Elion is a little bigger, but that shouldn't be kind of weird. I don't like it. I don't like it. We got up smash, of course, and then there's the weird diagonal. Interesting. Huh. There's a lot visually going with those smash attacks, and it's kind of rough. So we've got aerials. Try to remember to do them this time. This is neutral, little tornado, which you can keep spamming. I mean, does it? Interesting. Back there, wow. Looks like there's some kind of sweet spot thing. Very interesting visual on that. It almost looks like it's a UI thing rather than intentional. You know what I mean? Like it's a crosshair. Okay. Up air. Wow. I think I might have fat fingered something there. Now he's got forward air. Okay. So nothing like, the attacks are very basic, I'd say. You know, visually they kind of feel the same. At least the normal ones. Smash attacks got a little flavor. The neutral air is kind of fun, but you almost can't see what's going on because of like they're using their tail and I think their arm. So they only have one arm, as you can tell, and then they have this, like, I'm not sure what it is. Wind? Looks like it's wind. And it comes out and creates like a second arm. All right, so special attacks. Okay. So if we hit, oh, okay. Interesting. So can we hold it? I'm kind of confused. Let's see. Oh, weird. So as you're... You can fast fall it, which doesn't really do anything. Okay, and that's up special. Oh, are we consuming this? No. Sometimes there's like a little tornado and sometimes there isn't. Like there's that. Interesting. Down special. Was not expecting that. Okay, so we're throwing the tornado. Now we have a little special effect on us. Is that gonna do something different? Are we faster too? That's up special. Wow, forward special. Whoa. Okay. Very speedy. You almost can't, and you can almost not, what am I trying to say? Lots of words. Wow. It'd be hard to counter this? React, that's the word I'm looking for. Jeez. It's very quick. Interesting. Let's read the Steam page real quick. So Whirlwind NATO, the neutral special, is a trap. Will stay until run into by the opponent or until a new one is cast. So this just stays out. When the opponent is hit by this move, they get flung upward. So it's always the same amount, no matter the percent. This move is guaranteed to confirm off of jab 2. It feels like you should, no matter what, then use it, you know? Like, if it's guaranteed, what's the counterplay? Or what's the counterplay? That's important. If he gets close enough to a tornado, he will get faster. Okay. And then we'll have it for a bit. Increase max airspeed. Oh. Third jump in the air. Interesting. Okay. So we can... It's the tornado and the small tornado and the big one are confusing. It's like the reason it's see-through is because the passive effect is still there, but not the active one. You know, I can't bounce off this one, but I still get the speed boost. So that's the down special. Oh, okay. I was thinking it's just a projectile. Oh, he's throwing his hand. I see. It's not obvious. Interesting. So if we... Wow. Okay, so that explodes it. I think we'll just kind of stay with this character here. Quick thoughts. Definitely kind of rough. I would want to see a little bit more... Just, you know, looking at Eliana here compared to him, I feel like he needs to be bigger. He's a little too small. I really like the aesthetic of the air and kind of what you're doing with it, but it just feels, again, like the past character. Like, we need to be in the oven a little bit more. This gimmick, it doesn't flow well with Rivals. I like the idea of it. Like, you get this passive, kind of like Slipstream with Raster. But visually, it's a little chaotic to me. And it's very fast. Balance-wise, workshop and speedy characters is like peanut butter and jelly. I'd like to see more counterplay. Like, is this character... I'm assuming his character is light. I'm not sure. We're not testing that. But visually, looking at all the attacks and stuff, there's just... It's kind of messy. It's kind of messy. Yeah. Yeah. There's not like a lot of like the sound effects and stuff are the same as Rivals, which is fine, but they gotta stick out, right? You have to stick out in this contest, and I feel like this character is not doing enough to stick out. So we'll just leave it there. On to the next person. All right, so next up is Fow-Long, who is by Masked Biker. Let's just switch up some of the stages, huh? All right, so first impression right off the bat, character sprite could be a little better. I don't like looking at the art on the Steam page versus the character. There's a lot. I feel like the sprite work could be enhanced. Is all. Got the taunt. Nothing special there. Something with you know, animation. You really want to exaggerate. You want to like. Like, reminds me of this character. Almost reminds me of Pete from, you know, Disney, you know, Mickey Mouse. But if you're looking at Zetterburn versus him, everything about Zetterburn is moving. You know, he's got his hands, he's moving his claws, his loincloth, whatever you want to call it, is there. It's waving his tail. This character is just kind of going up and down and braving. So anyway, let's do the ground attacks here. Okay, that's jab. I'm not sure. Are we doing the Incineroar thing where we're showing off? Let's see. No? Yeah. The last jab's not connecting, which is weird. Oh, that is just jab one. This is just jab one. There's not multiple. What? Why isn't that hitting him? I'm gonna see something really quick. Make sure I've got the right character downloaded. Like it's not just the test version. I think so. Okay, well. Okay. That's jab, forward tilt. Oh wow. Ganondorf kick. What is going on there though? I feel like this character, I'm not going to focus too long, but like that should not be happening. So we got down tilt, which, this character is very rough, and I think the creator knows this. At least I hope so. You know, nothing against them. I can't make a character. It's hard. Applaud to you for making something, but he's not functioning. You know, we got... Wow, that's super fast. What is this? What is this? Wow, he just like increases. All right, we're just gonna move on to the next character or person. You know, kudos to you making a character, but this ain't it. This ain't it. Okay, so next we have is Voidburn by Logness. Hopefully I'm saying your name right. Okay, let's go back here. All right, so this character, see, this is what I'm talking about. It's got a little personality. Looks like he's a little chaotic. Kind of looks like he has a form he's not appreciating here, kind of taking over. So let's see. Very fast. Again, workshop and speedy characters. Peanut butter and jelly. Ooh, like the sound effect. Is something gonna explode here? It's Jap seems to do a lot of knockback. The fact that Ori went that far, only at 100 and something. Interesting. Okay, let's do dash attack, just so I don't forget it. I like dash attacks that do not have a hitbox all the way through. A lot of characters do, but you get, like I said, you gotta have counterplay, you gotta think about the other character. So if it's a stronger dash attack, you should have something like that. So I appreciate that. It's kind of neat. Forward tilt. Ooh, we got a little spreading the goop. Spreading the goop. Wow. I'm not faster, am I? No. Up tilt. Almost can't see what this person's doing. I think they're hitting with the horns. I'd almost want the horns to exaggerate a little bit more. Kind of like Crag's up tilt, you know, the lance. Very exaggerated. It doesn't help with the stage too, because it's kind of gray, you know? Anyway, so we got forward tilt, down tilt. It almost looks like we're licking them. Okay, so it interacts with this stuff. Whoa, almost too quick. There we go. Interesting. So we got that. Up tilt. Yep. I think we got everything. I don't like missing anything. Okay. Strong attack. Woo! Forward strong. No, I really don't know what's going on here. Are they just like moving into them? This almost looks like a dash attack to me. Up strong. Is there like some kind of sweet spot with this thing? Maybe? That, I mean, they got launched pretty far. Okay. Aerials. So we got neutral. Up aerial, up air, rather. Okay. Alright. So down. Ooh. Does that spread it? Yes. Interesting. So can we cancel out of this? Or does it just end? Okay, so it does just stop. Oh, interesting. So it's oil. At least that's what it appears to be. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Down air, up air, back air. Okay, so we kind of go with them. Ooh, that was forward air. Interesting. That's forward air. Interesting. Okay. Neutral air. Ooh. So just another way of spreading the goop. Little projectile. Doesn't hurt. Ooh, okay. So it's a wave. Interesting. Okay. Up special. So just go straight up. Let's say, do we go in pratfall still? We do. No, not really sure what else I'm supposed to do there. Down special, which is the fire thing. Pretty cool visually, I'd have to say. I like seeing a character that's mixed with two different elements. You know, everybody kind of goes with one element. So what's... That's just down special by itself, which is interesting to say the least. Forward special. Ooh, what's this thing? Does this interact somehow? Not sure. Oh, it's like a bomb. Yeah. Okay. All right, let's read the little page here. I like that it's small. Oh, it's spreading goop. I like that. That's what I was calling. Oh, that's kind of neat. I almost kind of wish this was the normal forward strong. I like that you can interact with it, but maybe make it bigger. Because, like, obviously this is like a goat or something. A little kid goat. So it's weird to, like, see them, like, headbutting, like, face first, you know, like. But this kind of reminds, yeah. I don't know. I just feel like what's missing with this character is a little bit more exaggeration with the attacks. Get into the character a little bit more. It's a goat. Use like the horns, the head. I really feel like there's a lot of potential here. Fits in with the Aether thing, you know, Rivals lore pretty well, I'd say. Calling it goop. Not sure if I would go with that, but I kind of like oil. Like if it's some kind of oil covering, almost like a symbiote, but it's covering this character. Their name is Voidburn, so the void, but burn, like Zetterburn. So they have fire. It'd be cool to have kind of like a symbiote thing. And it's interesting they only have one attack that ignites this, but they have a lot of attacks that can spread this, and it lasts forever. They're almost too fast to sometimes interact with the goop. I don't think I'm missing anything, but pretty cool character. I actually really like it. I like how straightforward it is. I just think animation wise could be a little better, a little bit better, you know. Great foundation. I like whatever the sound effect is where it just keeps going higher and higher and higher. I think that's really neat. I think like commentating something like that, you can kind of keep hearing it higher, 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 higher. It'd be sweet if you could play with that a little bit, but then maybe that would be changing the element a little bit, but it's very neat, very neat. On to the next character. All right, so next we have Silquey, who is created by Donnie Nunn. Let's take a look. All right, little squirrel. Feels a little, you know, again, first impressions, always a good thing. Little stiff, you know, little feet. You know, when you have a sprite that's that tight, you can't really do much with it. I know it takes longer, of course, to animate when things are like that, but looking at Shovel Knight here, you can kind of see the difference. Anyway. Got the taunt. Nice. Alright, so let's do the attacks. Jab. Okay. Forward tilt. Down tilt. Up tilt. Ooh. Oh, I like that. Hold on. That's fun. So you can hold it. Can I do anything else? No. That's super cool. Now that's interesting. It's like the red one is meant to like... Very interesting. Very interesting. Okay, that's dash attack. Woo. Okay. Don't think I'm forgetting anything. Okay. That's down strong. Forward strong. Looks like they're wind themed from what I can tell. Up strong. Oh. Okay. There we go. Definitely looks like the stronger option here. Strong. Okay. I'm actually surprised that's not a multi-hit. Oh, there it goes. Weird. So if you hit on the outside, it... Okay. Interesting. I see. You get a benefit, so you can kind of pick what you want to do. For all those people that get the parry off and just want to smash attack, well, there you go. Interesting. Okay. Neutral air. Not sure. Kind of weird. Let's see. Forward air. What's going on here? Okay. So you can keep hitting forward air. Whoa. Interesting. Up air. Down air. Whoa. Wait. I'm not really sure what to make of that. I mean, that's super fast. It reminds me of Savano's down air. Just, wow. Okay, wait, what? Hold on. What did I do? So if you hold up while down airing, she'll do like a little... No, she just does it automatically. Okay. Interesting. Huh. I feel like that kind of takes away from the risk versus reward, right? Like, no matter what, you're safe. And then you can bounce and keep using this attack. So you can almost... It's not the best stage for this, but, you know. Alright, let's do the special... Well, did we do all of these? Oh, back there. Woo! Okay. Oh, strong. Okay. All right. Ooh. Some kind of meter going on there. So we got to wait till the meter goes up so we can use this. That's interesting. Ooh, strong hit. Okay. Got a little interesting. The visual on this is huge. So it always pulls towards the middle? What's going on? Where's the indicator at? So it matters how much... So depending on how long you hold it, it does certain things. Okay, if you up special into it, you do get to keep doing up special. So let's look at the page real quick. Flip jump. Jump lower and faster than usual by using double jump while inputting diagonal downward. Okay. Oh. So you're doing... Interesting. Ooh, that'd be some getting used to. Interesting. So it's more horizontal double jump is what I'm getting. Very, I like I said, you gotta be unique, right? Gotta be unique. And that's pretty neat. I'd just be afraid of having too much aerial momentum there. Yeah, very neat though. I like it. Oh, okay. And I've been using she for this character. It looks like it's a he, so try to use that moving forward. But neutral special. Let's see. Cancels most attack motions. Can use double jump again once until landing. Interesting. Something I'm not good at. Interesting. Oh, that's forward special. Oh, okay. I'm looking... Huh, weird. So you get your meter back when you catch the boomerang. So you do want to, so that's good counterplay. You can almost... Interesting. Interesting. This character has a lot of, like, I think specific little, like, obviously a zoner. They almost feel like they could be, I don't know, they just have a lot of, like, is there a way for someone to attack that? I'm not sure. They almost feel like they do a little bit of everything a little too well. They're fast. They have a cool little aerial thing to, let's see, yeah. They can wall clean again, so recovering should be pretty easy for them. I mean, up smash doesn't do much, but you can down special, you can do this. There's a lot going on for them. I think the weakest part is visually looking at this character. It doesn't quite feel like Rivals of Aether. It feels like this character is from like a fan game or something. I get it, they're a clown, I guess? Atmospheric acrobat. So they're an acrobat, but they have like clown makeup on. They obviously juggle, which I think is a pretty neat attack. I think you gotta lean in one way or another. You know, this balloon thing. I feel like they're two different characters mushed into one, and so they do stuff a little too well. It'd be cool to have the acrobatic stuff, but they're a little bit weaker or something like that. But from what I could tell, they're not really lacking in that at all. You know? Yeah, very interesting. I like the concepts a lot. I just think they need to be a little fine-tuned and have their character stick out on one thing. Because they have a lot of like cool things like the boomerang. They got this 2 different kinds of balloons. There's just like almost too many options. For someone like Shovel Knight, it kind of makes sense to do something like that, which is kind of funny since we're fighting them. But they have to pick what they want to do, right? Do you want to have a big area effect? Do you need a little projectile? Depending on who you fight. Well, this character feels like they just do a lot about everything. That even makes sense what I just said. Anyway, let's move to the next character. Alright, so next up we have Mako the Necromanta. Pretty cool name. This is by PJ and Vitrol. Already liking digging this character. I like that down tilt, kind of has a little ripple effect on their wings, if that's what you want to call it. Let's see. Okay. Pretty cool. Taunt. Like it. Not sure. Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, you can just... You're stuck like that until you press taunt again. Huh. The taunt's a little weak. I feel like you'd want to do something there. Oh. Never mind. That's down. That's down taunt. Down taunt. Is that an attack? No. Interesting. See, this is what I'm talking about, getting a little personality. This character obviously has like a backstory, given the throne and everything. Might be a reference to something. I have no idea. Pretty neat. Okay. Jab. Oh. We're summoning things. Interesting. Okay. Down tilt. Okay. Forward tilt. Little zap zip. Interesting. Up tilt. Pretty cool. Dash attack. Ooh. Well, that's kind of neat. The weird... It's interesting the... Oh, whoa. Oh, you can even... Wait, what? Oh, you can hold it. And then you can jump. Oh, and he glides. Holy cow. Ooh, he even picks up speed. So... Interesting. Huh. Okay. So, one thing with the jump, you can glide. Whee! Whoa, okay. Wasn't expecting that. So it's got kind of like gliding from Brawl. Very interesting. I like that. Because it's very slow. Again, counter. You got to think of the other side. Obviously, if they're just threateningly... And you can't hold it forever. He starts diving. So that's cool. But you can do it preemptively, too. Pretty neat. Okay. Strong attacks. Down strong. Up strong. Whoa. Not sure if the sound effect works for it, but I like what it's doing. Wow. Forward strong. I like the skeleton. This character is pretty fun. I like the necromancer feel to it. Kind of empowering themselves, summoning little skeletons to do bidding. Is there like a sweet spot with this? Very cool. Okay. We already did dash attack. Yeah. Okay. Aerials. So we got neutral air. Wow. Okay, that's down air. I was like, what is going on? This is neat. Kind of like grinding the... Interesting. Boy, this character just does a lot of new things. A lot of cool, unique attacks that you don't see in other characters. So up air. Got the cloud up air. You gotta love that one. Nice. Back air. Ooh, that's fun. I like how long it takes to get out. Ooh, the hitbox doesn't seem active for very long, or it's not very big, which I appreciate. But it is kind of visually weird. That's cool though. Okay. Of course we got down air. Oh, back air. Yeah, we got everything. Okay. Neutral special. Ooh, puppet character. Interesting. What parts? So we can obviously delay it with attacks. Bye-bye. Okay, so he has a little soul. So he's not coming. What is this? I'm gonna have to read about this. That's up special. Oh wow, you can... Oh wow. You can give it a little trail. So again, pretty cool. It's showing the opponent where you're gonna be. So there's some counterplay there. Very cool. Kind of reminds me of Pac-Man, which I like. That's forward special. So you can... What is... Interesting. I'm not quite sure. Are we directing where they're going? Yeah. So you directing, it's like a throw attack, which is neat. The only thing is I don't think that it goes up. Nope, can't do. So depending, I think where their position is where you'll see where you're going to be thrown. Yeah. So there's a little counterplay there. Otherwise it'd be hard to tell. That's pretty cool. So can we I'm not sure what's going on there. Does he want to grab somebody? What's going on? So we can do that. We can do this. Which just makes him sit still, right? Do it again. We can hold it. And then we can... Interesting. This character has a lot going on. So you can summon a skeleton. It moves when Mako attacks, it attacks. Which I didn't really see. Oh. Oh, I didn't see forward air. Wow, this character, I really like him, but I feel like he's doing a little bit too much. It almost looks like, I mean, the description is Mako is a jack of all trades fighter. His normals are on the shorter side, which I kind of disagree with. I mean, I'm not sure what we're comparing to. He's got a sword. Most Rivals characters have small hitboxes, unless they're like Sylvanos or Maple, but that's kind of their gimmick. Skeleton moves, okay. They can even air dodge, which is interesting. Okay, so the Skeleton Maiden, which is like the Iron Maiden when it turns into the skeleton thing, will snare them. Okay. So we can decide it by clicking again. Okay. Airwalk. I forgot about the... Okay. That's pretty neat. Down specials, recalling the skeleton to its location. Okay. It seems kind of a... Like, if you're gonna have a puppet character, you kind of have to, like, focus the moveset around it. but I don't know. It just feels like it does a little too much. I mean, he does, but I guess thinking like Rosalina, she does quite a bit without needing Luma. So. Oh. You're getting kind of the boost effect if you wave dash and forward tilt. So the taunt here, so I can control the skeleton, which is neat, actually. But it feels like we're playing two different characters now. Like, obviously you can go up to Mako and just start beating on him. And so it looks like the skeleton has health, which is good. Very interesting character. High ceiling for skill. Whoops. I'm just not sure. I feel like, again, he does a little too much. I'd be curious about balance-wise what this character would be capable of. But looking at like the base roster, you would think that they also are kind of extra, but for this character having small normals, it doesn't matter as much in Rivals. You're either going to hit him or you're not. You're not Claren, whose whole thing is tippers, being slow. This character is they're very fast. This is pretty sure faster than Claren. And then having like a grapple. Of course there's pratfall, so you are risking that. And then being able to glide, he does a lot. But I really like him, pretty impressed by what the team did. Feels really nice. I'd like to see what he would be like in an like actual character. Anyway, moving on. All right, so the last one is Wes, which is by Muno. I think a lot of us probably have seen this character. My first impressions, they're not for me, but Muno always does a good job of making characters feel unique. Very, just impressed with their work overall, usually. So let's see here. Okay. Yeah, we're not going to mess with that. Muno likes to be very extra with their characters, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. But we just want first impressions here. So jab. Got the kitty little slash. Forward special. Oh, that's fun. Down tilt. Interesting sound effect. Huh. Up tilt. Dash attack. Strongs. That's pretty cool, like the coding. We got down strong. Oh, so it even hits. Oh, interesting. So if you get them, they... Okay. So it's kind of like Claren's effect. I mean, does that always do that? Ah, I'm hitting him. Okay. Up smash. Is there a little sweet spot there? Maybe. Well, that's neat. Again, I like the counterplay. You can see where, see how much they're charging. You can kind of preemptively see what may happen. Interesting. Okay. Neutral air. Up air. Back air. That was forward air. I like Zetaburns, right? And down air. Ooh. So can we cancel this? Okay, so it doesn't go too far. All right. Pretty sure we got it. Ooh, okay. So you can spin off this with dash attack, which is neat. Makes sense. Okay. Let's do this. So that's neutral special. All right, this is the part of the character I was like, it's not for me. So you can adjust variables to make your attacks different, I think. So obviously we have a lot of things here. I'm probably not going to show off this too much, but this is nuts. Are we special? Does it only work if they're... So down special, okay. So neutral special is what puts them in the clamp, lack of a better term. Yeah, it's almost like they want me to do something with that. Very interesting. Whoops. We don't need a screenshot, save that. Okay, forward special. Interesting. It's like they want you to do stuff with this. Special. Interesting. This character's a little too complicated for me. Wes can write code with his down special to manipulate things like his speed or position, modify his gameplay stats, and even remove status effects like fire and poison. When grabbing an opponent with a neutral special, Wes can apply his down special code to them in place of himself. That's interesting. He can also compile it into machine code with forward special, creating a projectile that's stronger the more code he's written. What? When he jumps, the chair gets left behind, but he can be manipulated remotely. I see. Which I think is really neat. It looks like something in the comments I see, Ayala invented it. Oh, okay, never mind. This is some lore stuff, maybe. Ayala? Name sounds familiar for some reason. I really like the character. I just think this down special thing... Let's see, what can you do? Left attack, left plus attack is backspace. Special is finished, shield is saved for later. So you obviously can, like, if you're real quick, you could probably get some cool things, but... balance-wise, this character has a lot going on, you know? So I'm just not quite sure. Otherwise, visually and everything else, I really like this. Cool to see like a hacker. I don't think I've seen ever like a this like mobile with a chair, you know? Very interesting. Very fun. I think we're gonna leave it there. That's up smash. I mean up special rather. Ah, I see. So it's where Wes is. Interesting. But yeah, almost all their specials has something to do with that coding, which is neat. Look, you can even like hover in the air. But I don't think it's quite for me. I'd like to see someone who's a master at this character play this. I just don't think it quite fits with what maybe the team's wanting. There would be a lot of adjusting. Super hype character if you can pull it off. But that's my impressions. Moon always does a good job. But that's actually all the characters that I have for this episode. So we're going to leave it here. Again, I probably forgot some of the moves or whatever, so I apologize in advance. feel free to say so in the comments. I'll have everybody in the description if you're curious about them, and then we'll keep looking at the other characters. There's a lot. There's over 70. So I'll try to get to all of them. It's going to be a bit, but we'll leave it there. You know, let me know what you like below, who you maybe like the most, who you're looking forward to me covering. Just let me know. I'm here for it. Shout outs to all the creators who've done this. I really hope one of y'all, whoever deserves it wins. It'd be a very tough so far, I think. There's a lot of new characters, a lot of new concepts. It's going to be a really tough decision for the Rivals team, but I'll be excited for you if you win. I'll leave it there. As always, I'm Nathan. Thank you so much for joining me on this adventure, and I'll see ya.